Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have a fantastic guest with us, Navneetha Lokanathan. She is a soft skills trainer, career growth coach, and speaker. Today we are going to talk about expressing yourself effectively. Navneetha, could you tell our audience please a little bit about yourself so we can get to know you?
Sure, Ami. Thanks a lot for inviting me to your YouTube channel. As I said, I am a soft skills trainer. My trainings are majorly focused on communication skills. I work with corporates and individuals. Business communication, interpersonal intelligence, and expressing oneself effectively, even in difficult situations, are some of my focus areas. I do individual coaching sessions for those who want to grow in their career and improve their communication skills.
That is great. And I was listening to your live webinar a few days ago, and I thought it would be a great idea to share with the audience some of this information that you have. It is really, really key in terms of effective communication, and I think anybody can apply this in their life. So, Navneetha, what would you say is the best way that someone can express themselves effectively?
I think we all express ourselves effectively when we are in a good mood, right? But the challenge is when we are swamped by negative emotions or when we are stressed or pressured, then comes the question of how effectively we are expressing ourselves. So I would say one technique we can use to express ourselves effectively in those situations, or for that matter of fact, in any situation, is using the I statements. For example, I can say, I feel discouraged when nobody clapped after my presentation. Instead of saying, they didn't clap after my presentation, I got so irritated. Yeah, there is a difference in these two ways of expressing yourself. The first one is expressing yourselves. The second one is blaming others. So in any situation, the best way to express oneself is using the I statements.
So true. And I hope that people will be making less mistakes now that they know this. Why would you say this is so important right now, Navneetha?
Yeah, we communicate every second, every minute throughout the day, isn't it? Our professional success majorly depends on how well we are able to express our thoughts, opinions, and ideas. Even in personal life, in any relationship, the harmony in any relationship depends on how well we are able to communicate with each other. So I would say now is the right time to focus on communication skills, especially expressing oneself effectively.
Absolutely. Navneetha, you just went into the implications of communicating with others. What happens in the workspace if people are not expressing themselves?
The perils of not expressing oneself at workplace are huge. First of all, the team doesn't get to know about you, your ideas, your thoughts and opinions when you don't express, right? So it is easy for anybody, your colleagues or your supervisors, anybody to walk over your rights, your likes and dislikes. I always used to say this: when you don't express yourselves, everybody around you will be happy about you, except you. Okay. Another thing that comes to my mind is when you don't express yourself, it leads to stress eventually, and it also leads to low self-esteem. There are many damages that we could say what happens when one doesn't express effectively at a workplace.
Yes, that is amazing information. Thank you. And what would you say are the reasons that people hesitate to express themselves sometimes?
Yeah, again, there are many reasons why people don't express themselves. One of the major reasons is avoiding conflict. See, people don't want to get into disagreements, conflicts, and all. So that is one of the major reasons. And another thing is like fear of rejection. What if people say no when I ask for something? What if my team rejects my ideas? Yeah. So fear of rejection is one thing. And the third thing is low self-esteem. Like, does it really matter to say my opinion here? Does it really matter? So this is kind of a symptom of low self-esteem. So these are some of the reasons that comes to my mind uh, when we say why people don't express themselves effectively.
Yeah, that is such great information and is very important. What do you think people can avoid while communicating with others?
When communicating with others, I would say the best thing to avoid is blaming others. As I said in the beginning, instead of blaming others, using the I statements would take the conversation to a very different level. And another thing is becoming aggressive or defensive during the communication. So what happens is when you become aggressive, it doesn't take the conversation to anywhere except to some emotional outbursts. And when you're defensive, it is like you're defending yourself and you're not talking about the facts. So these are some of the things that I would say we can avoid um, during communication.
Great, thank you, Navneetha. And how do you deal with people who don't communicate directly?
That's an interesting question because we come across every day almost in our lives who don't communicate with us directly. The thing is, you can't go and change them. All all that we can do is we can communicate directly. So you can just ask them, or you can just say what you have observed and what do you want, right? So that is how we can deal with people who who don't communicate directly.
Wow, those are some great life tips. Thank you, Navneetha. And for our viewers, if somebody wants to find out more, is there any way that you can provide them with some detailed information on the subject?
There are actually enough materials available online. The thing is, it is all your focus and your intention to go and improve your communication skills. Once you're determined, then you will get so many materials out there. I also conduct workshops and webinars on communication skills. In fact, I'm conducting one on next Saturday, which is I'm just checking the dates, which is October 8th. Yeah. So if you're interested in joining for the same, you can always reach out to me.
And if someone would like to contact you directly or to ask you any more questions, where can they find you?
Yes, I am available on LinkedIn, and here is my LinkedIn profile. So you can get in touch with me through LinkedIn. Also, this is my WhatsApp number. You can get in touch with me in my WhatsApp number for any queries related to coaching and communication.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time and all of this wonderful information and practical advice that we have received from you today. I think that everyone can implement this in their everyday life and personal and professional relationships. Thank you so much, Navneetha. Wishing you a great day.
Thank you.
If you have found any of this information of value to you, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Have a great day.